Hello, and welcome to Mr. Community. I am your host, Reggie Reg Davis, and joining me today, this lovely young lady, her name is Cherie Sanders. How are you, Miss Sanders?
I'm wonderful. Thank you, Reggie.
And you are the daughter of a great one. He played for the Detroit Lions. He was a Hall of Famer, and he, of course, goes by the name of
Charlie
Sanders. Yes, the great Charlie Sanders. And you guys have not just a nonprofit, but a great foundation. Since your father has made his transition, you guys are doing some awesome work. Tell us about the Family to Family organization.
Family to Family started actually in 2005 with my sister Mary Jo Sanders, the champion boxer.
Yeah.
And we wanted to help people who had moved here to Detroit from the fallout of Hurricane Katrina. And my dad actually, he said, this is a lot of work. You can't save the world. He said, but Dad, we got it from you, that charitable heart. So we worked together. Actually, he was our spokesman. And in his transition, we're just reminded, though we did the work from '05 to 2015, that it's something that is necessary and needed. And so we're going to have an event in his remembrance and carry on the great work that started in '05.
Before we talk about the event and everything, I just want to say I forgot you guys are a multi-talented family, and I forgot Mary Jo Sanders is his. That's your family as well. So the multi-talented Sanders family, and I'm sure you can do some sports yourself, right?
Yeah, I do a little something. I'm going to try to do some
tennis.
bodybuilding this
Okay,
time. Yeah,
I got you. All right, not the tennis, but the bodybuilding. I'm not mad at you. Okay, so let's talk about the event. Family to Family is putting together the annual Detroit Has Heart event, and you guys have a recipient this year, 2017. Charlie Sanders One Heart Award recipient is Mr. Herman Moore.
Yes, our brother Herman Moore. Dad was from North Carolina, came here and made it his home, stayed here, and like Herman, used his gifts and talents and celebrity to affect change in the city.
So. Yeah, that's beautiful. Love Herman Moore. He was a dynamic receiver. And I'm looking at, I see a name here, the Honorable Dave Bing, a former mayor, and of course, a former Detroit Pistons All-Star. What are some of the other names, VIPs, that will be involved in this great event?
Oh, wow. Well, Scott Conover, he is our ambassador for Meals on the Field to help stop hunger amongst our athletes and inner city youth. And we've got Lindsey Hunter from the Pistons coming out, Earl Cureton from the Pistons as well. We have, Mike Lucci, how can I forget? Yeah, a legend, a great, just a few other guys coming out to spend the night with us.
Okay, that's going to be awesome. And again, talk about the event in case those that are listening want to be a part of it. What is the date and the venue for this event?
The date is October 7th, and it is going to be held at Andiamo Detroit Riverfront in the GM Winter Garden.
Right.
So we can hold a lot of guests.
That's awesome. Now tell us about what Family to Family is really all about. Besides the big event that you guys put on every year, you guys do a lot of help for a lot of needy people, families, and children at risk, and so on and thus forth. Tell us more about that.
The main work that we do is just providing emergency relief, everyday things. If you had a fire, sudden death, a job loss, just a natural disaster, and you may need clothes, food, shoes. And so we worked with the community to build a warehouse full of those type of items and service families till 2015. And so what we plan to do is relaunch and prepare to have this center again. Especially you can see the natural disasters and the things that are happening multiple places, and there's a great need. And so we help here, but we also are a conduit of goods and services to help other agencies in other areas outside of Michigan.
Awesome. So many families are very thankful for the services that you and the Sanders family do for the community, I'm sure.
Yes, you know what? It's a heart work. Look, and speaking of hearts, some of the other things that we do are quality of life initiatives. We will give that to the student heart checks, which was really dear to my dad's heart. You probably know Have a Heart, Save a Life was his foundation. And so just tying that in, we want to bring awareness to the city that not just athletes and cheerleaders, but all children should have their heart checks to eliminate unnecessary deaths. So that's one of the things we're going to be adopting as well. And then again, the Hunger Initiative actually it's 57% of youth in the city do not eat regular meals. I can't even imagine. and I have boys that play ball. I know what's required, and so I can't imagine trying to burn fuel on an empty tank. And so we just want to affect some change in that area too, and work with PAL, and work with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and just work with other agencies in our area to affect change as a conduit.
All right. She's the great Sharice Sanders, and she's the daughter of the great, the dynamic former Detroit Lion. His name is Charlie Sanders. He, of course, again, is in the Hall of Fame, and he has a very multi-talented